Welcome back to another review, this time for the anime My Dress Up Darling Season 2, which had 12 episodes and was airing in summer of 2025. Synopsis from Annie list. When Marin, Kitagawa and Wakano Gojo met, they grew close over their love for cosplay. Through interacting with classmates and making new cosplay friends, Marin and Wakano's world keeps growing. New developments arise as Marin's love for Wakana continues to be filled with endless excitement. In their ever-expanding world, Marin and Wakana's stories of cosplay and thrills continue. Now, if you liked Season 1, you are going to like Season 2. We get more of the good stuff we like. We get our relationship between Marin and Wakana. Mostly Marin squirming around, liking our boy a lot. We get more cosplays, how to build cosplays, the cosplaying itself, the environment. We get more tips and tricks to cosplay, more background information. We get a lot around cosplay. I do like the show a lot, especially because I do get some knowledge regarding cosplays. We get from the idea or the concept of a cosplay shoot to how we do the cosplay, how we do the environment, the props, the tips and tricks. What do you do if you are to, if your size is not the right size for the cosplay, if you really want to go the extra mile? But if your height is not good enough, how can you, combat that? What if your facial features are not the same? How can you, all the little tips and tricks that you get to know in the show are really interesting. And we also get to see how the shoot develops and how in the end the end product looks like and how much effort this all takes. It is very interesting, very endearing, the relationship between our main more or less couple quotation. And also we get a lot of supportive messaging throughout the season, especially regarding Wakana, because he has always this problem because of his past that, he feels a little bit, you can say, weird for what he enjoys. He enjoys his dolls, Hina dolls, he enjoys making them and all the stuff around. And in his past, he had a very bad encounter regarding that. And so he feels, he feels not weird, but conscious about his love for Hina dolls and making that and, working with Marin on cosplay and all the stuff surrounding. And in the show, we get a lot of support for him, a lot of different people saying, hey, what you're doing is not weird. It's totally fine. This is just normal stuff. You don't need to worry about it, which is really nice. Naturally, we do also have our funny moments. We have good animation. We have our quote-unquote couple grow closer, especially Marin, because we mostly see her in a monologue regarding this relationship, while Wakana is very focused on, the doing of stuff instead of the relationship itself. And it's, again, really enjoyable. We get to meet new characters. We get to see the cosplay side out of the viewpoint of someone else, which is also interesting. We see how do they view cosplaying. We have different views, we have different people, different builds. We had this in season 1 with the sister of the famous cosplayer who wanted to cosplay a guy, but she has a big breast size, which is very hard to cosplay as a guy. And in season 1 we got to see, tips and tricks you can use to do the cosplay. It is very interesting, very nicely done. I enjoy this show a lot. I do want to, show a little bit of a scene. There's not much I can really show, to be honest. So I just picked something at random.
あ、ルナ社長じゃないですか。雰囲気のある方ですね。
再現度エグくてもはや本人じゃない？
細部までこだわっているのが写真からわかります。
このスタジオ借りられないかなーって。
いいと思います。
あ、てか五条くんも食べる？
いいんですか？
Just wanted to showcase something. I like the animation in that part. We talk about, you know, the cosplay and studio, because there a lot goes into cosplaying, especially if you do cosplay shoots. It's not only what you cosplay, it's also in what environment. Then you need to, you know, how do you take the pictures? A lot of stuff goes on, and we get a lot of info in the show. I just like learning about all of this stuff. Now, rating wise, any list has 83%. My anime list 8.3. Pretty much the same, which is interesting because my anime list likes to be a little bit higher. I would say this is a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I just like the show. I like the characters. I like the show. I like that we learn about cosplay, something I'm not really familiar with. I like the viewpoint regarding Vakana from other people, that he gets some more support, which is very nice. I also like that we get to see other people cosplay and what goes, you know, what goes behind their cosplay regarding different tips and tricks and hacks you can use. Hey, you want to cosplay someone specifically, but you may not have the right build or the right look. What can you do? We all know you can use like a wig, and that is fine. But what about your facial features? What about your bone structure? Can you change something? We get a lot of little tips and tricks. I really enjoyed it. Definitely recommend it. Again, if you like season 1, you're going to like season 2. Straight up.